Hi everybody and welcome to another video. My name is Richard Seidlitz. I'm the owner of redpants.lol. Today I'm going to show you how to remove this panel from your Aston Martin. This job is really easy to do. All you need is a trim tool and a Quarantini. The trim tool isn't anything special. It doesn't have to be the shape or size. It's whatever you're comfortable using that you have that can fit between the leather paneling and this cover. On the back side of this, you can see that there are two clips up here and then two clips down here, if I can find that one. There we go, two clips and two clips. You're going to have a start button. If you have a sport shift, you'll have these buttons. Each of those will have its own connector. The styrofoam on these vents, very, very common for these to fall off. There's the glue that they use just didn't work at all. So if you want to do that, you can re-glue these in. It's nothing fancy, it just works. Aside from that, the other thing to mention back here is if you're changing these panels, because you can get different finishes, make sure that the frame that is on the back side is the same for the whole thing. I've got plastic on here. There's also a metal one. The metal and the plastic are not compatible. So if you have like a cover that's got the metal frame on here and then plastic for the rest of this, it's not going to work. You have to have the same subframe for everything. And as far as switching things up and this job in general, there are multiple finishes that you can get. So I have this sort of miniature hex pattern. You can get this micro swirl pattern. You can get carbon fiber, piano black, wood veneers, lots of options. Or you can just paint the whole thing or cover it. Plenty of options. But I bring this up because if you have piano black, you need to be extremely careful when doing this job. It's very easy for that finish to break or crack or chip or something. Even without doing any of what we're about to do, those are very, very commonly damaged veneers. So be careful with piano black. If you don't feel comfortable with this, you don't want to take the risk, that's totally fine. Don't do it. Have somebody else do it. Blame them if anything goes wrong. The carbon fiber one, also be careful with that because they're so ridiculously expensive to replace. The rest of these aren't too bad. The wood finishes are more durable than piano black, but those can still crack as well. So that's all there is to know in advance. Let's hop in the car and get started. The first step of this job is to release the cover from the nav screen itself. There are two spring clips that come in on either side and hook into the middle portion on the bottom side of this cover. All we need to do is lift this up and then stick our fingers in there to release them. And I've already done one to try to show what you're looking for. And you can see it right here, this metal piece. That side I've already released so that you can see it. The other side is still up there. So I'm going to try to do that one without getting in the way, and you can kind of see where it is right there, and you'll see this better once I remove this thing. There we go. And that's the cover being released right there, and you can see the two spring clips right up top. Next up, we need to remove this cover. It's pretty simple. If you have done this a lot of times, you can actually just grab on this and rip it up. I don't suggest that if this is your first time doing this, or if you have a carbon fiber or piano black cover here. The piano black is especially fragile when it comes to being cracked or broken, so you'll want to be extremely, extremely careful with that one. The carbon fiber one is really expensive and it can also suffer some damage. It's the same reason why in this job you need to use a trim tool and not a flathead screwdriver. A flathead screwdriver is likely to put imprints or cracks or other damage onto this. And the clips are right here. There's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. So with the panel completely removed, just like this, you don't want to pull on it just yet because you'll have buttons here. The start button is on all the cars, and on Sport Shift you'll have the extra 4. You just need to reach behind it and unplug the connector. With the connector removed, you can now remove the entire panel. The vents are always going to have these things falling off. I've seen it basically on every single car. You don't have to do anything special with those. You can glue these back on if you want to, but these just press into the vent holes. Not a difficult job at all. Just pop that thing out and pull it out. I did mention that you can rip that thing out, basically. If you have the cover up, you can grab like this and pull. I don't recommend it. One, because especially if you're wearing a watch on your left arm or your right, depending on your windshield arm. If you're wearing a watch on your windshield arm and you rip up on that, it can chip the crap out of your windshield. In general, I don't recommend it because it's so easy to use a trim tool. There's really no reason not to. The only people I ever see doing that are guys that do a lot of these jobs, and they have made them very, very efficient. For the rest of us, just use a trim tool. When you put this back in place, make sure that you reconnect these buttons before you snap the panel in. Otherwise, you have to do the whole thing over again. Not a hard job, but still make sure you reconnect those buttons. You also want to be careful with these foam pads when you line it up to press it back in. And then, of course, the last thing is this cover. This cover has this channel in the middle. And you can see mine's scraped up because I've taken mine off so many times to show this to people. Finally made a video of it. But all you're doing is pulling up on those wire tabs and slotting them in behind this right here. It goes straight in there, and then once it does, it'll be fixed back onto the navigation screen. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, rich@redpants.lol, or on the contact page of redpants.lol, or in the comments section down below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing more of these videos now that we're all on lockdown and all my trips are getting canceled. See you next time.